This year is entitled with Chassam Sofair, Observe Yom Haazmaut with greater enthusiasm than Lag Baomer. Sounds like a bit of a challenging question. Some Sofair was around in the early 1800s, and obviously was not around Hakamah Medina. But I'm wondering, based on his ideas and insights presented in Yoreh Day, Reish Lamed Gimel, would he be more excited at Yom Hatzmaut than he would be about Lag Bomer? Why would I say such a thing? He writes about Lag Bomer that he's not happy about what's going on. People making a whole celebration. He says, where do you come to make a new holiday? A holiday that is lacking some crucial factors that are needed to make a new holiday. He writes the following. He says, I stay away from Lag Bomer. I'm not joining in the people that go, it's a tzfat. Celebration is not for me. Why? He says, to make a new holiday, he writes the following. To make a new holiday where no nace occurred. It's not mentioned in the poskim at all. And Gemara at all that there's some holiday here. The Gemara talks about that they died in Yevamos and Machbeis. It talks that they died for 33 days during the period between Pesach and Shavuot. And like Baomer, according to some opinions, they stopped dying. Okay, so we don't have Tachanan. We don't do a hesped maybe on such a day. But more than that, making a new holiday. How do we do such a thing? He says it's wrong. And he also maintains Rim Yochai did not die on this day. And therefore he says, I don't understand it. He could understand making a holiday when Yom Shenasa Bonez, that he's very comfortable. He talks about himself, Frankfurt on Main. Even when he moved out of the community, he kept upon himself to celebrate a certain day that there was a salvation for the Jewish community there. So therefore, I don't think it's a crazy jump to say that the Chassam Sofair, if he was around today, politically, hashkafically, where would he be at? I don't know. Certainly the Haredi world does not look upon Medinat Yisrael as a great bracha, Reish Megulatenu. And the Chassam Sofair certainly was part of the Hungarian world 200 years ago. So he himself, good chance he would be similar in that approach to Medinat Yisrael, not going ahead and waving a flag. I certainly will admit that. But the principle of Chassam Sofair, at least, that when you have a great nace that occurred, you could and should make a celebration, make a Yom Tov. That principle of Chassam Sofair, at least, what he would do himself, I can't say. No one can say, actually. But I certainly would be silly, naive to assume he would maintain, like Rav Kook, Rav Soloveitch were listening, which of course I embrace that approach. But according to the principles of Chassam Sofair, it's possible to say that according to his principles, Yom Hatzmaut would be a much more meaningful day for him, in theory at least, than Lag Baomer. I'm not looking to go ahead and put out the fires and the excitement of Lag Baomer. We discussed this in previous Shirim. I'm just analyzing the position of the Chassam Sofair. Shalom.